Potassium dichromate. It's a mild oxidizing agent in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. So that concentrated sulfuric acid in a cold condition, in a hot condition. In cool condition, it liberated water. In hot condition, it liberated oxygen gas. This is one mark. So potassium dichromate is an orange crystal. Chromic anhydride CrO3 is called chromic anhydride. Cr2O3 is a chromic oxide, that is green in color. Chromic anhydride is a red in color, red crystal. So now we'll see the equation: cold sulfuric acid and hot sulfuric acid. In potassium dichromate, in a cold sulfuric acid, it gives three different products. I told you it liberates water. In concentrated sulfuric acid, it gives oxygen. That is main thing. Balancing equation already explained, you just go through that. So here are byproducts. The main thing is a chromic anhydride crystal. Main compound is chromic anhydride and gives a potassium bisulfite salt. Next, here it gives sulfuric acid. Sulfuric, two different metals are there: potassium with sulfuric acid, potassium sulfate, and chromium sulfate, chromium 3 sulfate. This is chromium 6, so it forms a chromium 3. So what potassium sulfate K2SO4 and chromium sulfate is a Ar2SO4 thrice plus water. Hydrogen, oxygen is there. Water, the main thing, will form a oxygen. Then potassium dichromate with the alkali equation, that is with the sulfuric acid reaction. This is with the base reaction. So when potassium dichromate reacted with the alkali, potassium dichromate is an orange in color. It produces a yellow color potassium chromate. K2CrO4 is a potassium chromate. It is yellow color. And chromium 3 oxide, chromic oxide, is in a green in color. So potassium dichromate with the base of alkali of sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, it produces two different colors. So one is yellow color potassium chromate and green color of chromium oxide. So the same potassium chromate is added with the acid. It gives back the same potassium dichromate. So orange color potassium dichromate will be produced. So potassium dichromate is in orange color. I have written a two equation. One potassium dichromate orange color reacted with the alkali of potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide. It forms a chromate. Potassium chromate is chromate ion of yellow, CrO4 2-. If you remove this 2 potassium, it becomes CrO4 2-. It is chromate ion in yellow color. When this chromate ion, potassium chromate K2CrO4 or CrO4 2- is added to sulfuric acid, second step, it forms a dichromate, Cr2O7 2-. So it is in an orange in color. Give back the same potassium dichromate. So it does both forward and backward. In forward reaction, alkali is reacted. In backward reaction, acid is reacted. Give back the same potassium dichromate. So potassium dichromate K2 Cr2O7, I have written in two equations. One is alkali equation, another thing is the acid equation. With the alkali equation, potassium dichromate. With acid equation, product potassium chromate equation. So it does give back the potassium dichromate. Top one is the equation, bottom is the ionic equation. So top one is the molecular equation. KOH, potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7 plus potassium hydroxide, it forms a potassium chromate yellow color plus water. Same thing, instead of writing K2KOH, I have written 2OH-. I removed potassium, I have written 2OH-. I removed here potassium, so I have written a CrO4 2-. Two molecules, I have written 2 molecules plus H2. This is form a ionic form exhibited in a yellow color. Then same potassium chromate, this potassium chromate or CrO4 2-. Here acid is added, sulfuric acid, we are getting potassium dichromate. Potassium, give back the same potassium dichromate of orange color with the salt of potassium sulfate and water. Same thing, I have written an acid of 2H plus. Base means OH-, acid means H plus. Here 2OH-, here 2H plus. So this chromate CrO4 2- is giving a Cr2O7 2-, potassium dichromate. That is dichromate ion is an orange color plus water. So in a 2-in-1 manner, I have given a molecular equation and ionic equation of base and molecular equation and ionic equation of acid. Let us see this Cr2O7 minus. It is an orange red color dichromate. It reacted with the water. It forms a chromate CrO4 2 minus of yellow color when you add water. So this thing, I mean, it is a reversible reaction. It give back. So by adding the mixture of acid solution, chromate ions are formed, and acidic solution, dichromate ions are present. Thanks for watching, students.